everybody, welcome once again to the Brony Show. I am your host, Circuit Main, and we are here for the Brony Show 349. We are almost at 350, which is also hilarious because we surpassed our yearly anniversary already. I actually didn't realize it until I'm currently getting close to being billed by our website host. So yeah, we've been up and going for another year. How many years does that make now? I'm not sure I want to know.
You've had 8 or 9. Depends on what you count.
Right. Yep. But yes, we are here once again, and we will continue to be here as long as there is a Brony community living and thriving. So probably forever, or probably until a point I do have to put it down. But at least not until all the episodes are over and done with. But we'll get that's another time.
That is a bridge we will cross when it happens.
If and when.
And we'll put it down like old Yeller. It's fine.
But in any case, but yeah, we're here to bring you everything of the Brony community. But of course, we do have a wonderful cavalcade of panelists here. And boy, there's a lot of them. So let's go ahead and get them started up here. We have Cold Dust and Crazy Matt Captain, both from the Equestrian flag stuff, which is still under massive construction. Or under fire. We're not sure which at this point.
Well, I mean, I honestly would just love to eat some ice cream.
I know that feeling.
Yeah.
I drew a picture the other day which relates, which none of you will see just yet.
Actually, ice cream does sound nice.
Eating ice cream?
No,
I
everything
need to do
is
that.
turned to ice cream.
Ice cream does sound kind of nice.
Fuck it, I'm getting some ice cream. I'll be right back.
Okay, bye.
Alright, and we are also joined by viewers like you. No, Deathlike Productions. We are joined by Deathlike Productions.
Hey.
And we are also joined by Textalion.
Hey.
And Toakoi, I guess.
Yep.
And Suki of the Otaku Ascended.
Yeah, I'm here.
And as I said, we're here to bring you everything of the Brony community for this week, or 2 weeks, in fact. 2 full weeks. Why? Because last week I was at Everfree, and when I got home, I was still plumb exhausted, so we just played a bunch of videos over in Gmod Theater, which was fun. But now I'm back up and running, and I've had a chance to rest, obviously, that means I'm going to have to expend all my energy going through 2 weeks of content. So, we're going to go ahead and jump right into this with a little bit of What's Up, Brony? So, what's up, Bronies?
Let's see. I had to work Friday at 7 o'clock in the morning, which I normally don't on Fridays, but hey, life happens. Sunday, I thought it wasn't that bad on rain, and then I got dressed and had to work in wet clothing.
Oh, so sad.
And then I had to put that wet clothing back on after work and ride home in wet clothing. So all in all, average.
Okay, and there's Toa talking about his work. Anybody else have anything of minute interest or different than usual?
Well, it was raining all week here from Friday clear up till now. And it's still kind of raining on and off. And, well, I got sick on Friday. I had to call it a half day, and I couldn't eat anything until Sunday morning.
Why?
Because he was
Because
sick?
whatever I ate, it came back up. It was very unpleasant.
That sounds quite unpleasant. And yeah, it's been really rainy around here too. It's really weird.
It's like we don't live like 6 hours away from each other.
Well, yeah, but it's still kind of crazy, I have to admit.
Yeah. I honestly think this is just another thing of either climate change or something going snafu in the environment.
It's pretty normal around here. I mean, this is the desert area of where I am. So whenever it's not raining, it's a dust storm. So
I would take a dust storm over rain any day.
I'd take a rain over a dust storm. Because I work outside 5 days a week.
Meanwhile, down here in the southeast, it's actually turning into summer.
What is this summer thing you speak of? It can snow in the middle of your summer here. It's great.
Yeah, because I was gonna say it's over the weekend, it's been 91 degrees in actual humidity.
Holy shit! I thought you meant like it hit 70.
No, we've already hit the 90s here.
You see, up here it hit the 70s, but that's kind of just normal for like New England at this time. It's like
Yeah,
this is what...
it hit 70s here, but that was because of the humidity in the morning. It cooled down in the afternoon.
We've been having 70s over here in Kansas. It's just been a lot of rain.
And next up for the Brony weather report, what's the weather like in
I
Alaska?
was about to say that.
Alaska has no night, so it's just been a constant day.
All right, well, getting back on track here. Anybody else have any other What's Up Brony going on with them that they want to throw out there?
Aside
I
from
don't
the
know,
weather,
but I really like
aside
the
from the
weather.
weather, I'm going to use the restroom. Bye.
All right.
Flooding here.
Now
I
on
like
to the sports.
That one's a sports. The Buckball team unfortunately popped their only ball. You would think they'd have two. Of course, another filly decided to donate her ball. Too bad it was a billiard ball. Unfortunately, 5 hooves were broken that day. However,
That's
Rainbow
very
Dash
sad.
still won somehow.
I still feel like we should get back to the basics of the sport and switch back to apples.
No. We have been over this. Apples tend to explode. We need to go back to oranges. It was much better when we had the Orange Bowl. True, they got squishy and they started to smell funny, but they held together.
Okay.
And don't get me started on the days of the cassava melons. Okay, that's enough of that.
This has been your random tangent brought to you by The Brony Show, sponsored by Brony News.
Obviously, you haven't been here long enough if you haven't gotten used to the random tangents.
Random
You should have
tangents,
said brought to you by
mathematics.
but yeah, whatever.
Alright. Well, just to jump in a little bit here, I do got a little bit of combination news, show news, personal news. It's kind of all over the place here, so we're going to use this as a jumping off point to get to the news. Kotobukiya. Those of you remember the Kotobukiya figures that we've been talking about for My Little Pony. Currently the Pinkie Pie that was out for pre-order, and the Twilight Sparkle that also went out for pre-order. The good news is I literally got this email earlier today, just a little bit ago, in fact, before the pre-show started, where my Pinkie Pie Kotobukiya figure, I'm getting really weird, tongue-tied kind of saying that over and over, shipped out. It has been shipped out from Japan. Of course, that means I probably won't see it for about a month.
I say, wait for
And
until
all
December.
he said was shipping, which made Cole and I very interested.
Yes.
Wrong kind of shipping.
Unfortunately, yeah, somebody else got the wrong idea, but we'll get to that in a moment because that is part of the news. However, this is exciting because this is something I've been eager to see. I don't recall if any of the other figures have been out on pre-order yet, but now that Pinkie Pie is starting,
Twilight is.
well, other than Twilight and Pinkie Pie.
I haven't checked. Do they have Applejack and Ready up yet? Oh, that's also something in the...
Well, they have the images, but there is none that are actually being shipped yet. So it's one of those it's there, but it's not there yet. You're gonna have to. It's not out. We know what it's going to look like. We just don't have it yet. So we got to keep an eye out. But it is still exciting that they got the first one out, which is always good news. Because it'd be kind of sucky if it didn't. Along with that, actually,
After all that money sucking, I think it would make you rage if they didn't.
along with that, a quick announcement I want to make, and this is also an announcement as well as a plea for info because I can't find it. Whoever told me this. But apparently there's a well-known RPG role-playing group that is going to be doing a Tales of Equestria scenario this week. But I can't find the info anywhere.
I haven't heard about that.
Hold on.
I swear it was somebody in our own RPG group that mentioned it, but I can't find it. I checked all my chat rooms, I checked all my pictures, I checked everything. And I know this
Cole, you get
exists.
posted on a text channel.
In
I don't
what?
remember which text channel.
Yeah, exactly. It's driving me crazy. But this is something I really want to tell people about because it is exciting, and it's about a bunch of really. Okay, could you post it in our gaming chat, please? Because apparently
it's a tweet of it, but it'll
anything.
All right, I'm copying
Show
it.
it.
I'm putting it in gaming.
Okay, while we're getting that in gaming here, one thing we do want to announce is last week, unfortunately, the Grand Galloping Gala happened over in
In Legends of Equestria, Grand Galloping Gala happened.
Exactly, thank you. It unfortunately happened, and by the time I was able to get myself situated to actually attend it, it was over. They unfortunately have a really bad habit of doing it at 1 in the afternoon, which is on a Saturday at 1. I'm usually with a few different Brony meetup groups, so yeah, that really sucked. But I did ask our friend Cloud at Draconequist about it, and he was able to supply a number of videos with about the whole event.
Thank you, Clouded.
And so the immediate one I want to throw out here is Tridashi, who recorded the whole event, recorded a good chunk of the event. So if you weren't able to attend, you can at least get an idea of what happened here, because this was a big fun event, especially since they are still working on making more and more things for these servers, and it's really exciting. Of course, I think with Tridashi, he was also doing a combination of this and Ponytown.
Well, to be fair, Tridashi is kind of awesome.
Tridashi is awesome, but there's also more. There's also a lot more videos from KK Kevin, Wordsmith, Blues Brony Coda, and Cloud of Draconequist even says that others are still uploading. So there's going to be plenty of videos, and we'll try to get a big compilation or something here so that we can get them all to you. But if you are in our Discord, check out the gaming chat. That's where a lot of them are.
And I just did that Critical Role thing.
And Critical Role, that is the name.
Yeah, check. There's a link in that tweet to a tweet from Critical Role, which actually says Friday, May 31st at 7 p.m. Pacific, twitch.tv/Critical Role.
Yes.
And the video will be available on June 2nd on YouTube at the Critical Role site.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I couldn't tell if you were just kind of... okay then, that's great.
I'm looking at the tweet, man.
No.
It's a beautiful picture. I like the beard on that guy.
I know,
Yeah,
it is a very, very awesome beard.
And did the D&D stuff for them.
But yeah, they're a big D&D group that they're a big table RPG group, and to see somebody actually jumping in and trying out Tales of Equestria is exciting as hell.
It also helps you were one of the first people that streamed that.
Well, I was one of the few that reviewed it. Well, I did stream it too, I guess, but no, I didn't do. Well, let's leave it alone.
Yeah, you're talking to someone who was there, and we tried our best, but our best did not work at times.
No, our best was good, all things considered. And honestly, I'm being a little self-critical, but we'll leave that alone.
And your roles are even more so.
Yep. But yeah, But yeah, be sure to check this out. I cannot stress this enough. This is a really big group. It's going to be a lot of fun to see them play this, and you get a chance to actually see a bunch of people play Tales of Equestria, which actually is a really good book RPG. Despite the fact that yes, it is a novice RPG. There's no giant number crunching. There's no massive figures that you're building to overcome. It is literally simple and easy, but that's what makes it fun.
Well, we haven't done the campaign books yet, so...
There's not much min-maxing you can do to your characters. It's just a lot of role-playing.
Yep, it's role-playing in the purest, which is good stuff. Chat broken? Okay, if you're having issues with the IRC chat, please feel free to go to the Twitch or YouTube chats. We are monitoring those as well, and we can assure you that they work, or else there is going to be a lot of pissed people. And not just our people.
Nope.
Wait, pissed as in the American sense or pissed as in the British sense?
British sense.
Are they all
Yes.
drunk or are they all angry?
Both.
Angry
Oh,
drunk is the
damn.
worst type of drunk.
No. Worse. Pissed as in the YouTuber sense.
I
The
don't know what
YouTuber
that is.
commenter.
That's even
That's
worse
dangerous.
than YouTube.
That is dangerously pissed. It's like dangerously
I don't know
cheesy,
what
except
that
they're
means.
pissed.
It
You don't
means
wanna
that
know.
YouTube comments are terrible.
YouTube comments are terrible, and if you really want to know, and I really hate to bring out recent drama, just look up Pro Jared, and that'll tell you everything.
I don't want to. YouTube keeps recommending me videos for that, despite the fact I don't care who this person is.
Well, yeah.
YouTube
So,
stop
on to
thinking
better and
like
brighter
about
things.
Everything else that goes on YouTube.
Moving on to better and brighter. Speaking.
Videos of trains.
All right, while he's losing his mind here, better and brighter things. Our friends at Flaunt Fair Studio have re-released Silent Fallen. I really got to know how to pronounce that thing one day. Well, Silent Fallen 1 and 2 in their new control scheme. They re-released them in their new control scheme, which they did recently, which I admit actually worked really well, and I loved it. So
Have you tried them again?
I have not tried them again. They literally announced these out today. This is right now breaking news. So we get a little head start on that, which I'm excited for.
Well, given the fact that Creature has these up by what, Wednesday, if that.
Well, we'll see. But in any case, this is something I am going to probably I keep saying I'm going to be doing a Let's Play of, but I keep missing out on time. I really gotta anyway. Check it out. I do recommend checking it out. The control is a lot better, so it should be a lot more playable. Whether you can actually beat it, though, that's another case. These games are ridiculously difficult. But let's get moved on. So next in our news, and we already talked about this, but we're going to go ahead and, well, we hinted at it. Rarijack.
Oh yes.
Now, yeah, this was a shipping that was talked about, and there has been a Twitter reply that the conflict that they had in that Rarity and Applejack had in their little Equestria Girls roller coaster friendship. Thank you, brain, and words. They're right here. But yeah, the relationship that they had, they actually pictured it as a lover's quarrel. So they did kind of write it with the idea of Raridash. Sorry, I keep wanting to say Raridash. Rarijack shipping in mind. However, they also kind of kept it. They didn't quite cross the boundary, so it could still be open to interpretation. Though obviously it's very heavily hinted at. So this was heavily implied shipping from the Equestria Girl creators. Heavily implied ship. We have confirmed heavily implied shipping, everybody.
Yeah, we got something more concrete. The ponies sitting together.
What the hell? Cole, is this meant for the coffee house after party, or?
No, that's just the thing that I found that I just wanted to show you. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
I'm not sure. I can't worry about it now.
I'm concerned.
Anyway, moving on.
It's not really related to anything.
It is not. It is not related to the show here, so I'm going to move on. But yes.
It's there to hurt brains.
So
I'll post them into pics and gifs.
You know what?
Oh God.
Rarijack sounds annoying. I'm going to call it Apple Tea.
Nah, Red Jack's better.
Apple Tea.
Who's the top here?
It would be Applejack. Applejack would be the top.
Wait, is that
I
how
don't
you
know, but Rarity's the more controlling one.
But
Exactly.
Applejack's the big, strong one, though.
But Applejack's the chiller.
Oh,
You gotta
wait,
remember.
you know what? I know exactly that. Applejack's the power bottom.
Oh.
There we are.
Chat room, what do you how do you think the relationship would be? Yeah. But yeah, shipping confirmed, which is hilarious. But it's actually hilarious and kind of sad at the same time, because moving on to some sadder news about Equestria Girls, they could be also coming to an end, well, sooner than expected. Of course, we knew that it was probably going to come to an end as well with the end of Season 9. However, it has been announced DHX is no longer producing any more Equestria Girls episodes than what they've already made at this point. Which several of them haven't come out yet, so there's still stuff coming. But they're not making any more. However, we say possibly, as there is the announcement that the Rainbow Power Pony special that's going to be out in June was made by Boulder Media, which is essentially Hasbro's animation studio that's essentially taking over for DHX.
Yeah, but we gotta check that quality.
So how that's going to change things is really questionable, and whether they'll continue Equestria Girls, we don't know. But right now, the fate of Equestria Girls is also well in the air, along with any other pony specials and so on. So, yeah, we might see the end of Equestria Girls soon as well, which, again, not a surprise. This isn't something that we weren't expecting, but it still kind of sucks. But trust me, it's good. The specials that they do got coming out, I unfortunately got a little bit of a sneak peek at them. You're going to like them, but we're going to move on. Let's move on to something more fun and up CMC's territory. So CMC, it looks like our special mobile pony game got some updates.
Yes, it did.
They actually didn't update. Oh, they did the update, focusing on the Frodo friendship.
They did an update.
Yes.
Made new of an existing type of event systems rather than making a new storyline, and it's about as yeah.
Well, admittedly, it wasn't like some grand story. They actually kind of played off the whole time travel thing with the changelings taking over Equestria in one of Twilight's previous futures. However, they did push out some possible figures, including the King Sombra taking over Equestria figures of all the different army ponies. Like
that one is the actual bigger event that's going to be happening, but first we're going to get more of
smaller stuff.
The other thing that is teased to happen this weekend, which is going to be the same as the one that just happened, just different boss.
The Luniverse, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Cole, all I can say to the pictures that you posted, what's everybody looking at? Nothing.
Anyway, yeah, we did mention, as we mentioned, they recently did the Changeling or Changeling verse universe. And the funny thing that they did with this one is Chrissy had her armor. And I admit, I did not read this issue yet, or else I would have known it right off the bat. I thought it was a little odd. But this was actually an armor that she had in the comics.
Do you not know how many characters in the game are from the comics?
Oh, I know there's a lot of characters from the comics in the game. It's just that the armor was the one thing that threw me off.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole Shining Armor and Cadence high school thing was in the comics.
And from what I've looked through of all the characters that they've added, it's a lot of just more main six clones rather than new characters. Other characters.
You know, interesting characters.
Yeah, true. A lot of the stuff that they did bring out for the universes are basically just more than main six, just in different outfits and poses and stuff.
Yeah, but we did get the whole Sombraverse there, which is going to be fun.
Yep, and then you can have 5 different Rainbow Dashes in your same town. How funny is that?
No, don't tell me that!
How is it not leveled yet?
You want to see the end of the rainbow? Let's move on.
And you'll get your 6th in Cluj Town with the pirate version.
There you go.
Yar.
Anyway, let's go ahead and move on to some more exciting news. And I say exciting because this is also a reminder. Though the episodes may soon be coming to an end, the comic is still going strong. With the Spirit of the Forest, number 1 soon to come out, Of course, this is dealing with the Cutie Mark Crusaders going out to the forest and apparently finding that it's been trashed and smells like skunk. Of course, it's a 3-part issue, so I'm guessing that there's a lot more involved with it. However, we will see that in the future. Anyway, so yep, that's one. That's the next side story that's coming out since the most recent one of Nightmare Nights has been released. Anyway,
I'll vote in a second.
Hold on, we got a blank.
What is going on with the eyelashes?
Okay, so anyway,
Sorry, everybody. Give my car back. Give my bike out.
am I here? Am I sounding okay?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, sorry. Sometimes my microphone gets all staticky when it flips up like that. Anyway, so so yeah, the comics are still going strong. We got the Spirit of the Forest coming out, which also has a 3-page preview from iTunes if you want to check it out. Make sure you check our show notes. Along with that, the main serial is also going to be coming out with its next issues, or at least the solicitation is talking about it. Let me see if I can find that here. Nope, not that tab. That's not it either. Sorry, this is what I get for not organizing tabs. Hold on. Here we go. Here we go. IDW solicitations here. But yeah, Friendship is Magic 81. Oh, and another series, the Feats of Friendship, is also going to be coming out, which is the other side story after Spirit of the Forest. But yes, it looks like the Friendship is Magic 81 will be dealing with Wonderbolt's Academy and Fools and Friends Weekend, and dealing with Rumble.
Of course.
And Feats of Friendship deals with the School of Friendship, and of course the Student 6.
Yeah, I'm looking at the cover for the Student 6, and I'm looking at our good old Griffin boy here, and I'm like looking at his eyes and his chest fluff. I'm like, they do know he's a guy, right?
Come on, guys can be fluffy.
I mean, just look at the angle of his eyes and the little corners of them.
Yeah, look at the eyes.
You think that's crazy? I got a giant print of that from Everfree.
Oh.
He's very feminine in this picture.
Given the fact that they ship him in Sandbar, like people do, I'm not surprised that some of that comes through.
Right. But yeah, it looks like actually it looks like the writer is going to be somebody new, Ian Flynn, who actually has been writing for Sonic the Hedgehog, the IDW version, I might add.
Good.
So, yep, a lot of exciting things coming out there. So, yeah, keep in mind, comics are still going, so be sure to check those out if you want your pony fix after the seasons are over. Now let's go on to merchandise. Merchandising. Here we are once again. First, we got a collectible drink with a Rainbow Dash at the top. Nothing fancy. Then we have sippy cups with Rainbow Dash on the side. Nothing fancy. And they're apparently Giant and Kroger. Then we have Finder Keeper ponies. These are the little tiny ponies and little plastic eggs with the
They're cute.
They're cute.
I've got Twilight.
I actually got I think it's a Rainbow Dash. No, Pinkie Pie one. I got a Pinkie Pie one. Which is irony that that's there. But yeah, the Finder Keepers have little tiny figures and an egg that does not contain the figure because they think we're too dumb to not realize that there's a plastic toy in an egg.
You know that there are some people that are that dumb.
I know, but it still hurts. And for those of you who want more pony movie for your buck, the Blu-ray and DVD 2-movie 4-disc set of My Little Pony the Movie and My Little Pony the Movie has been released. So you can watch the first generation and the current generation.
That sounds great. Because that's what the.
I thought they already released this before.
I think they had it on normal DVD and not Blu-ray.
Yeah, upgrade now.
Apparently, though, it's like a 4-disc set, though. So there's
because you got a Blu-ray and DVD for each, I guess.
Oh well, true. Unless they doubled them up, or I don't know. There's a lot of weird ways they could do that.
It could be the two for the actual movies, and they do the behind the scenes or whatnot.
The specials. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, in the case, a lot of discs flying around. And those of you who are on a budget, Pony gift bags are at the Dollar Tree. And also, a Russian website has given us horror. Brand new pictures of baby Twilight and baby Pinkie Pie.
Yay, Russia!
I have one thing to say to these. Quack.
Yeah, the mouths
Yes,
on
it
it.
is it's very quack.
They were definitely on Quack when they made these, that's for sure.
Oh god.
Mhm.
So,
Okay.
I can understand why they put like a little star in Twilight's eye because like cutie mark, but Pinkie Pie's just got hearts.
Because she's
Yeah.
a baby.
Because
Standard.
she loves you.
She'll love
Also,
you
they both
forever
are
and ever.
babies, but they have cutie marks. What the fuck?
Well,
Because
let's-
Elmo knows where you live.
Let's go to something a lot more awesome here. Kickstarter. A new Kickstarter has popped up called Pony Bowl.
Yes.
And unfortunately,
Yeah,
it's got
pretty
5 days
amazing.
left. So if you're listening to this on archive, you may already be too late. But it's got 5 days left. And currently, this is a Pony Bowl Team Fantasy Football. And what is this? Well, it's a bunch of pony figures to make a football team.
Figures look really good.
The figures look great, and they all are different kinds of figures, like throwers, blitzers, unicorn for some weird reason, runners. And even
Laughing.
they also had a bunch of unlockables that got unlocked too.
Huh, and I guess there's there's an actual tabletop game to be done here.
Yeah,
there-
it looks like it.
Is there?
I mean there's die. Go back up to the towards the top. There's die.
Yeah, I did see dice. I did see some dice here, but from what I could tell, it's supposed to be some sort of fantasy football thing, but it doesn't look like it's a game.
You know what? With all the you know what? Now I'm looking at it. All the way they're doing the positions. No, I think it is the idea is that you're going to. Yeah, I think it's the idea is that it's a tabletop like football game.
Pony Bowl Team for fan. Wait a minute, hold on. Is there a fantasy football board game?
Because-
Oh my
You know,
God.
There's actually been a thing where you have the things on the metal table that can go.
That's electric football.
Alright.
Kid
I
Dice,
think it's
veteran
something
company
similar to
designed
that,
for manufacturing, customizing dice, and it's designed for 3D. Okay. So it sounds like it might be like 3D printed figures and they're sent to you.
Okay, well, there is a fantasy football board game, but it doesn't look like it might be related. But I don't know. Home game fantasy.
Miniatures will be produced in high quality metals. Okay.
Home game fantasy football. No,
Will
that
be
makes no
sent
sense.
unpainted. Delivery costs will be charged. Okay.
You know what? I'm killing myself with this, but it might be related to a game. I'm not sure. Actually, there's a fact
I'm
here.
gonna watch the video. It's a minute long, so you guys can keep going.
All right. Well, he's checking out the video to figure it out. But yeah, if this is for a game or if you just like the figures, because they actually do look pretty awesome, you can go in for it. They are in European pounds, so it's still expensive as hell. If you wanted to get everything, and I mean everything, you're going to need to pay about $139. That's for everything. Of course, you could pay lesser and just get a few different figures or things like that. But yeah, in all honesty, I wish I could get them all if it wasn't for the fact that I'm trying to save up for BronyCon, so this might be something that looks awesome and I'm going to have to pass too. BronyCon's got my funds.
Welcome to my life on buying car parts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, cool stuff.
The video
Oh.
doesn't explain shit.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you, like, all it is just music and it's showing the figures.
Yeah.
Well, that's annoying. Any comments, maybe?
Yeah, I had to go down in the description, read through it quickly, and that's how I paid. Like, okay, yeah, they are 3D models that they send you, and they're little metal models, apparently.
I give up. Okay, if it's for something, then it's for something. I don't know what it's for though, and it's driving me crazy.
I want to, you know what? I want to believe that there's some kind of tabletop game going on here that'll eventually, like when you get these, there will be like a rule book or something.
It would make more sense, but it's also in another language, so it's kind of hard to tell if there might be something missing in translation. But anyway, new pony platforming game is being produced. Of course, right now, it's Plat Adventures. They are early in development, ridiculously early, so there's no beta or anything at this moment. However, they are looking for artists, background animators, dialogue writers, music producers, and basically anybody that has any experience in making games. They are looking for help. But at the same time, this is an exciting project, and I hope they see more of it as well as a demo. But yep, pony platformer being produced. And with that is our news. So we're gonna go ahead and get into our content creations.
Uh-oh.
And though we had a 2-week break, it looks like that got people to jump in a little bit more. So, yeah, we got a few more entries this time. Of a few familiar faces, as well as some of our frequent contributors. I'm just doing one more check here, though. Yeah, I'm not... Okay. So, let's go ahead and go through our entries. Starting off with one that hasn't been seen in a while, but jump back in with this. We have Dr. Bristle.
I'm not even doing the Imperial March anymore.
Why would you bother?
At this point, yeah, that's why.
But yeah,
Okay.
but Dr. Bristle did his entry with Apple Bloom on the side, and he is talking about Super Mario 64, but mostly to celebrate 3 million subs for SMG4, apparently. And a random shy guy with toast.
Yay, toast.
And he also fills the Ocellus quota by having a group shot of the Student 6 right there in the middle.
But I did not see the plaid.
Yep.
Or...
But yeah, we basically got a combination of everything here that we expect from Bristle. We got some of his normal attempts at art with this shy guy. We have the vectors from the background as well as the Student 6. I believe that the SMG4 Mario there is probably off of their own site. And we also see some of the pony creator of myself, and I believe that's Dr. Bristle also in the background there. Just trying to double check here. But yeah, so that is Dr. Bristle's entry. Little bit of combination, short and sweet, and a celebratory, so pretty much fits all of the Dr. Bristle check marks. It's not bad. The random toast is kind of odd, though. Did we have anything? Oh, no, Ocellus had plaid. Nothing about toast.
Flannel.
Well,
Flannel,
yeah,
flannel.
Most flannels are in plaid, so... Yeah,
Well, sorry, flannel, but the toast is... Does anybody know what the toast is about?
Maybe he's just raising a toast to congrat the millions, but he took it literally.
Raise a toast to freedom.
Oh, dear world, I want to drink now, if that's the case.
Yeah, I think it's just a visual pun.
If it is, I'll give Bristle a little bit of a joke for making an oldie but a goodie pun. Let's move on to Deathlike Productions, who has Apple Bloom in a Super Mario outfit stuck in a pocket. Or a pipe. Sorry.
It's supposed to be a pipe, but yeah.
For some reason, I thought it was a short pocket for a second there. But no, it is a pipe. So, yeah, Apple Bloom stuck in a pipe and needing a little help. And admittedly,
It's
Deathlike...
hard to crawl out of pipes. You don't think it, but it's hard crawling out of slick pipes.
Oh, no, I mean, yeah, did you ever see the one where Super Mario is shrunken down to like an eighth of his size in Super Mario 64? They tried to see if they could beat the game that way. He can't even get out of the entry pipe.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's hilarious stuff, yeah. But yeah, no, it's really good. The only thing that's a little off-putting is the hooves for some reason.
Yeah, yeah.
They
That's
just
what happens when you don't eat for like 2 days. And "Man, I'm gonna try something. It don't turn out too well.
well, everything else is actually really good. The characters all the hooves are the only thing that kind of throws off, but the Super Mario Apple Bloom looks great. And speaking of looking great, Super Mario Apple Bloom, we have an oldie entry, but somebody who hasn't posted in a while. Vaguely Creepy. And he slid this one in just before the show started. We have Apple Bloom in a awesome little Apple Bloom Super Mario themed outfit, reaching for a star.
Did you steal the A from me?
Actually, I do got to give Vaguely a lot of awesome credit here that let's see, he was trying to make his kind of Apple Bloom's own colors instead of mimicking Mario's. Though admittedly it kind of gives a little Waluigi vibe, but it's not like blatant. You just kind of get a little hint there. But I like it. But yeah, it's an awesome art picture there, and the coloring is great too. You can kind of see the little sketch marks that he made. So I think this was this all done in traditional and then just scanned in. I think the background looks digital-ish, but that's the only thing that looks digital. Anyway,
We'll wait for him.
we'll wait for his response there. But yeah, but so far nobody has popped on the Ocellus and Flannel, but we did get one Ocellus. However, Coldust, are you ready for our final entry?
Maybe.
Oh, wait. Oh, Vaguely. Oh, I'm sorry, Vaguely. Edit it. I'm refreshing. Oh! He added shadows!
Yeah, there were shadows. I thought you seen the shadows.
He saw... Oh,
I had the original post.
okay. No, I just didn't... I grabbed it when it was first posted up and he edited afterwards, but... Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, he added shadows, so... Okay, he's got bonus points for shadows. I'm glad I read that. Though I'm sure Vaguely Creepy was about ready to beat his head on the monitor. Oh, he sketched it in pen and then colored in Photoshop. That is nice. Though I like it. It is nice.
Good.
And finally, we have Tolakois, who is technically still working on his, apparently.
No, I did mine.
Oh no, you just submitted the link, so I'll just grab that then. Here is the linked version that will be posted in our show notes as I'm talking. But yeah, Tolakoi goes with his old 8-bit ponies, which I'll give him some credit on that one. Instead of making Apple Bloom look like Mario, just drop Apple Bloom in Mario. Of course, we see the cutie mark.
The other two CMC members, because if they go on an adventure, why not? And we got Ocellus and Flannel.
Yeah, Ocellus kind of looks like some sort of Al Borland knockoff that down there. If anybody gets that joke, you get a point.
Well, here's the thing. I use the actual, campus colors for the flannel, so they don't stick out.
There we go.
Yeah.
So Circuit, are you saying somebody else should come up to Ocellus and say that we need more power?
Also, a little thing, since I edited this from an actual screenshot, that second pillar, if you look at it just right, you can tell why it's off, because that's where Mario's at.
God damn it, Mario's gotten fat then. No, sorry. There's no pot that's that size in Mario 2. Alright, but I do gotta give you points. Just instead of arting Apple Bloom to look like Mario, throwing her in Mario World, that's a nice little touch. That's a nice little twist. However, for my vote, I am going to have to give it to Vaguely.
I'm not mad about that, because he did better work than I did. This
Yep.
was just a quick thing, all things considered.
But no, yeah, everybody did some amazing, fun art things. And Bristle did bristling, which actually is kind of fun in its own weird way. But
It's fun to see what goes on in his mind.
oh, Apple Bloomio. We shall give it to Apple Bloomio.
You're welcome.
And now what we got to do, we got to take this image, we got to spread it across all the image boards and make this a thing. We must make this the next My Little Pony meme.
Okay, everyone that's in this chat right now and watching on Archives, go to the description down below or in our Discord and find this image and post it everywhere. Post it.
All right. And oh. Okay, that's not exactly an entry, but I do like that. So I'm going to throw it in. I'm just going to throw it in while we let that's hilarious.
I found. I'm like, I like this.
It is good. It is good. But this is actually
my butt.
But while we show this off a little bit, let's go ahead and get Cole's vote.
I mean, I really like the Apple Bloom one, so. But that one is not the one that I'm supposed to vote for Flannel, right? Toa's the only one who did Flannel, right?
Technically, well, you did Ocellus and Flannel, and Bristle did Ocellus. Toa's the only one that did Flannel.
Yeah, so the Flannel is the most important part, so I'm going to have to give it to Toa. Congratulations, Toa. You did Ocellus and Flannel. Congratulations. I'm so tired.
Well,
If I could, I would pat you on the back and say it's all right, buddy.
Right, so, am I supposed to make it an issue challenge yet? I don't know.
not quite, because I gotta first issue next week's challenge. Now this challenge came about because I was hoping to make this for dinner, but I didn't have enough time, so I ended up just baking some chicken. However, next week's challenge will be ponies and spaghetti. Are they in a big bullet? Well, we might have done it before. We'll go ahead and do it again.
By the way, fun fact, there is a random tag on Piboru for Pipsqueak eating spaghetti.
That does not surprise me.
That is random as hell.
It's actually got quite a few images. There was apparently this one person around, I want to say it was like 2012 to 2014, somewhere in that time frame, who's commissioning a ton of artists to draw Pipsqueak eating spaghetti.
That's what I gotta do. I'm gonna go, when I go to TruckCon and BronyCon, I'm gonna commission artists to do Apple Bloom in Super Mario clothes. I will make this a meme. Okay, I'm kidding. I'm probably gonna spend it all on pony junk. But it's a nice thought.
I mean, if you want
to do a Super Mario outfit,
Circuit, if you want to spend all your money on pony junk, be my guest. The artists who draw that are like super chill, and they could use the commissions.
Well, there's that too. Commission your artists, people. They're awesome people, and they need the money. And they can make your dream. They can make your wildest dreams come true if you don't have the skills.
shameless plug, but our friend Sora does commissions.
I was actually making a joke of pony junk, but all right.
Let's move on.
Junk in the trunk.
Anyway, speaking of challenges, ponies and spaghetti. So what do we have for our protest?
That's a good question, Circuit. Let me think of something. Let me see. No. All right. This week's challenge is ponies and sweatshirts.
I sense a new theme going on.
No, it's not really a new theme. I just kind of looked to the side and saw a sweatshirt on the bed, so there we go. That's the challenge. Ponies and sweatshirts. Boom.
Awesome.
You see,
Yes.
the true Cole challenge is ponies, and he looks around his room and goes, and that's.
That's unfortunately not wrong.
Look, I can't give him any crap because I do the same thing. I mean, for crying out loud, I only came up with spaghetti because I was trying to make it. And I failed.
Have time.
I didn't have time, but spaghetti is so awesome. And I don't care if we did it before, we'll do it again. We can have more ponies and spaghetti. Ponies with giant meatballs in the spaghetti.
By the way, just knowing now what you know, that the Protest Initiative Challenge is almost always a ponies and something around my room, it is it is a credit to my determination that I have not said ponies and trains yet.
Yeah, it's like, I just kind of put it together because almost every time you give us a challenge, it's generally some sort of clothing-related challenge. So,
Not always.
a lot of it has been.
That's fair. I honestly can't remember most of the ones that I make, like, by the end of the week, usually. I need to actually start doing the challenge, so that way I remember what it is.
Yeah, actually, you know
Also,
what?
I need to draw things.
I kind of need to do that with you. Just use our challenge to start working on my own arting as well.
Because the arting is what arting is hard at.
It is, but you gotta have practice. The more you practice, the better it gets.
Can't you just cry and hope it gets better?
You can. It doesn't work, but you can
Well,
try.
no, so you have to draw so much that you cry.
Well, there's that.
They'll know it's good.
That'll work. That'll work. Just that crying until it gets better isn't going to work, but you can
Fair point.
draw until you cry, and that'll get you better.